Before you invest in your next investment property, quick question you need to ask yourself that can actually save you millions, literally, okay? What type of an investor am I? Why is this important? Because there's different type of investors and there are different categories. And this is something that we at investment understand very well. So if you've ever reached out to us or you're looking to work with us, this is the first question we're gonna need to clarify with you. So you can understand what are the requirements and you can be able to succeed. The biggest mistake we make is playing in a category that requires things that we do not have. And of course, that's why a lot of people fail when it comes to property investing. Because you don't have the right tools to do that, okay? One of the three types, let's just start with the first one. I'm gonna call it type 1. These are people who can qualify for a bond and they at least have 500,000 or less in cash, right? They have that as buying costs, whatever. If you are in that category, then you wanna leverage as much bank finance as possible. That's how you play smart. You wanna make sure that you're utilizing your entire affordability if you're building a portfolio and build a very strong portfolio from that point of view, okay? The second type of an investor, I'll call it type 2, right? This is somebody who at least has around R1 million in cash. When you have R1 million in cash, the opportunity window opens up a bit. That means you can play into block of flats, things like that. And you know, development financing will be something that will open doors for you there, because then now you can actually use leverage at a bigger scale. You can put your R1 million to buy a property for 5 million rand or 10 million rand, whichever one it is, but that's something that can actually work very well for you. But you know, most people are not even aware that, you know, if in this level, you know, where do I get the funding from, who's can fund me, etc. I'll be talking about that in a moment. But the last one is the third type of investor, I'll call it type 3. These are investors, are just guys who dream big, man. They're just like, I want something big, I want something massive. I want to get into large scale development. So many ambitious guys who come to me and talk to me about this, they'll say, yeah, I saw like a 16 billion rand project in, you know, East Coast or whatever, right? The truth is, yes, you can get debt financing. That's the easiest part to get. The harder part that you're gonna struggle with is equity. Equity is gonna be an issue because you at least need around 10 million rand to around 15 to 20 million rand cash, or maybe have access to it, meaning that you have to have the right partners that you can partner up with in order for you to do your large scale developments. So if you're not prepared for that, you're gonna have a difficult time because you will play in a wrong category. You will wonder why you're not winning, but it's because you don't have the right requirements. And it can take you years, like it did with me, or you can just learn from a video like this. And you know, size yourself up to say, where am I? So my mistake, which cost me 100 million rand, right, is I tried to play in level 3 when I wasn't ready. I'm being honest with you guys. I don't understand the requirements. I needed the capital, partners. I also don't understand the pressure of playing in that. So yeah, I dreamed so big that it nearly broke me. That's how I can put it. And if you understand where you are, you can work your way up intentionally. You don't have to stay being a type 1, type 2, type 3. You can work your way up. You can understand the requirements, put things around you, and you can succeed, you know, without sacrificing, you know, everything in the process. And so I just want to maybe leave it here, and ask you guys to drop a comment below and tell me, you know, on your side, when you listening to this video, which type of an investor are you? Okay, and make sure that you watch the next video where I'll be talking about the funding requirement, how to work around the funding, etc. But this is something that is very, very important for you to understand in order for you to win in your property investing. See you in the next video.